Tier 1.
Mhm.
Oh my days, of course, of course.
I don't see the Andy guy though, so
Well, Andy's in at LP and he might just be a reserve.
yeah, because there's Logert,
Tier 1.
Bokes.
Oh.
Um, no, that's Bro man, I think.
I posted my live second last time, so I'll post it first, so 8 years will be bottom this time.
Oh shit, I almost forgot about that actually. Good look.
And then you at everyone's yours will be bottom.
Mhm.
Your
What?
Twitch
Oh
image
my
is
god.
just a fridge.
Yeah, that's my new profile pic.
I thought it was different, yeah. Okay.
No, it was blank.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, I'm gonna close out Discord. Oops, I just threw my screen away.
What is homeboy talking about? Not trying to be the guy. Why do we delay at all? The time to start is 6 p.m. CST. I mean, we're about to start
Right, like
anyways.
we're a
On
minute
time anyways.
past. You know how late I've started races before? I've started them like 20 minutes past. We can chill.
That was today actually. It was a preseason race, but
Today
still.
my other two went on time, so I'm mad about that. Dude, it was a good pull for me. That was a strong pull. I mean, I get the other guys didn't because they were tier 1, but still. It was a good lap. I fucked up my first sector though, and still stayed ahead of you.
Oh yeah, I think I had the purple sector at the end, and everything else was pretty dog shit.
Yeah, I it went really well through the third sector because my last lap I had my first lap I was doing my ERS and then my last lap Shawarma was telling me when to deploy my ERS and it worked out really
Mhm.
well.
Yeah, I really struggle with that one where I like locked up a little bit,
Yeah, the
and
downwards
I struggle a
flipping.
little bit with that one, and then I struggle with the second to last one. That second to last one, I just don't get
Really? That
aggressive
one's
enough
pretty
on it.
easy. Yeah, you get it's a very light
I just
braking
struggle
zone.
with it. I
It's
don't
a
know what
very
it
light
is.
break. What gear do you take that one in?
I go down to fourth.
No, 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 you go down to third through that one. Go down to third through that corner.
Okay,
You
so
get a
that's what
better
I thought.
exit.
I just don't get the entry right. I never get the entry right.
Yeah, I could help you with it sometime. But yeah, that do you do your own setups? Do you do car setups?
Uh, I actually stole yours and then tweaked it just a little bit in time trial.
When? Because I did a new one before the race. That was pretty
It
different.
was it was it, well, I don't know when it would have updated because I'm grabbing it from the friends list, but it was
Right.
like 20 minutes prior.
It it might have been the new setup. That's like right on the line of when I did the new fast lap on that setup.
Because it
They
felt pretty good.
they were very similar setups. So the only difference was the tires really. The tires and a little bit on the aero. But
Hmm.
with those setups, going to the downwards hairpin, you can brake pretty good on them without locking your tires.
Okay.
The big thing with the downwards hairpin that I found, and I'm not a professional compared to these guys, but spacing out my downshifts more helped.
So that you're not getting that much rocking.
Yeah, so when I space out the downshift more instead of doing it super quick, when you do it fast
Hmm.
through that corner, you're locking at the end. When you do it
Yeah.
fast later in the corner, you lock at the beginning. But if you pace it out a lot slower than you usually do, it's a
Hmm.
pretty even balance throughout the corner, which is I think the reason that why that is because it's a downhill turn. Typically through a corner you're trail braking, but that
Yeah.
corner you want to have like a steady brake pressure, and because of that,
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
want that staggered downshift, I think.
Yeah. It's like Oh, I had it in my mind earlier exactly what turn it reminds me of. I
Um,
can't remember anymore. I it was in my head at some point.
I have
But
no
yeah,
idea what you're thinking. Maybe an Austria turn? I'm trying to think of tracks with big elevation. Maybe
I think it's the
Spa?
downhill left one, or maybe it is Spa.
Spa? Are you
It is
thinking
Spa.
Sector 2 Spa?
I think it is that really slow, like to the right one, where
Yeah. That
you
one
have to kind of glide
That
into
one's
it.
similar, but you take that corner like all the way through third, whereas in Bahrain,
Yeah, you're having to
you're
shift during. Yeah.
yeah. It's a lot. I'd say it's more similar to Jeddah at the end of that first straight. where it's the long left that you take through fourth gear. I say it's more similar to that,
It is a lot. Yeah, I would agree with that.
but then you don't have the downhill mixture.
Yep,
So
yep. I love
either
Jeddah.
way,
I feel really good
oh,
at
I
Jeddah.
loved it. I said a good lap. It's not my best track apparently. I thought it is. I'm very consistent around Jeddah though, and quick,
Hmm.
which I typically the stars don't align on that. It only has on 3 tracks. I'm either typically quick and not very consistent, or consistent but not very quick.
I feel the same way about Jeddah. I feel decently quick, you know, for my own standards, and
Yeah,
then I feel very consistent too.
yeah.
I think it's just the style of it, just the flow.
Oh yeah,
It
it's
meshes
beautiful.
with me.
It's beautiful.
That in Japan, I really love Japan too.
I like Japan. Japan and Jeddah actually have the same. I'm top 6% on both of them, but I
Hmm.
like Jeddah more. I yeah, I like Japan. What's weird too is everyone that I've ever raced around with Japan in hates Sector 1, and I'm golden through Sector 1 on 1 lap pace.
Yeah, I lose time if anything on the third sector. That uphill really tight, kind of like wrap around hairpin.
Um, oh, that's in Sector 2.
Is it at the end of sector 2? Is that what it is?
I think it's like in the middle of, you're talking about the one that you take through second?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's like in the middle of Sector 2, dude.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Huh. Hold on. Oh. Oh, it is. What the heck?
Yep.
Well, that one. That one I lose a little bit of time on.
Yeah, that one's tricky. You really gotta turn down the diff on that one and open it
Yeah.
up, let the car rotate.
Alright. Let's get out of that live soon splash screen as we are now live. Um, dude, today's been a long day for your boy Rich.
For both of us, bro.
It's been a long day.
I'm down to 3 races now. Race 3, and now I'm commentating.
I'm pulling out of some of these leagues. I can't handle it,
I
dude.
did a
It's
couple
just too
too.
much for me.
Yeah, I whittled down 3. I think I pulled out 3,
Well, it doesn't
4-ish.
help when you admin one as well,
Yeah,
because that sucks
right.
up a lot of time.
Yeah. I'm excited though. I think Red Bull's gonna have a good lineup. I'm tuning my own horn, being the Red Bull T2 driver, but Shawarma, he's got good strategy, and Artem Prentice. I'm liking my boys being out there. I'm rooting for him.
Yep, Artem Prentice is the hot commodity, or was the hot commodity before he got signed.
Hell yeah.
What was it, a win and then a
Whoop.
second place at Coda?
Did he?
Pretty sure. Or maybe third.
Of course,
Maybe third in Coda.
that screen isn't on it. I'm trying to see it, but my screen recapping the last race isn't changing to it. Please change to it. Now. Change. Now. Okay, I'm giving up on that. Aston and Red Bull out?
Yeah, I think it's Prentice out. Yeah, it's Prentice. It's
Yeah.
one of them.
I will say too, Shorma gave me a good strategy by not eating up 3 laps during quali, and so I did have that second set of sauce for that safety car. That was nice to have.
I saved the set, but I think I made a really big mistake going out to softs first.
Yeah, we
wanted to get
were
aggressive.
debating that because he was like, "Oh, dude, there's no way people are going 8 laps on those things." I'm like, "Okay, it was the default strategy." He's like, "Dude, trust me," and people did. People went 8 laps on them.
Yeah, but I think they lost way more time.
Yeah,
I mean,
I
again,
think
it
so.
was some of the D2 racers,
Is that
but
Plaza out ahead? Yeah.
I do actually now am now streaming in 1440p. I'd always been able to. I just hadn't considered it, you know? I don't know, it just hadn't
I'm just worried
occurred
about
to me.
performance issues on my end. Hashtag gaming
Yeah,
laptop.
Oh, see, yeah, that'll do it.
I
As
got
soon
a
as you hit
nice
that little
laptop station.
temperature threshold.
Right. Well, I got mine on I got it at cooling fan pad, and dude, let me tell you, that actually works. Like people are like, oh, those things are scams. They don't actually work.
No, they work.
They work.
They actually do. I mean, if you get a cheapo one from like TJ Maxx or something, yeah, it's not gonna work that well. But no,
No.
they work. They actually do work.
Mine
Very
was
well.
pretty cheap, but yeah, no, it works good.
Yeah, I used to have a like $4,000 gaming laptop back when I started college.
Yo, yo.
Um, It still definitely works. I just need to replace the battery because it's ballooning, and so
Oof.
yeah,
Yeah.
it barely works.
Yeah, mine doesn't work too well off the charger either.
Oh, it stopped. It was like 2 years that it lasted before it had like 30-minute charge off charger.
Yeah.
Which I mean, it's a gaming laptop. Really, how often are you gonna be using it off the charger?
Right. See some drivers starting their first laps. Looks like a Red Bull taking it slowly through the last sector too.
We do
Now,
see some people coming out on mediums initially.
talking to Jesus and Shorma, they were both really worried about this race tonight because it's a tight track, and people
Mhm.
they're saying it's gonna be rough through the S's. They're saying that people are gonna be driving like monsters through them, and that it won't be as clean. I think we're
Yeah, I
gonna
don't
see.
doubt it.
I think we're gonna see a few safety cars tonight. Honest.
Dude, and for you to predict that at Silverstone, I feel like normally people would look at you crazy because you know how could there be safety cars at Silverstone? But
The tire
I think you
deck, the
might be right.
drivers, it's gonna be a little messy, I think.
I
Based
think you
off
might
how
be onto
tier two
something.
went, seeing some of the same drivers, I'm expecting some after race penalties maybe in both tiers.
Maybe.
Are we gonna see drivers get penalties in both tiers back to back?
I sure hope so, if I'm being
That's
totally
gonna be
honest.
funny.
I
Plaza
actually sure hope so that we get
27.5.
penalties.
I don't know a good time around here. Apparently, it's not very good as Ardent Prentice goes a second faster. That's my boy.
That's what we like to see. He's
Spark on
single-handedly
the
making the
back
Red
end
Bull
of
fan.
Plaza, though. NASCAR boy 27.8, also on the back end of them all.
That has to be a really good lap. I mean, if so many people are
It
that far
looked
behind
nice.
already.
I was on board with him, and he was pushing the track limits. I can't lie. There was a couple where I was a little shocked that it
I
was the
saw one
track
of those too.
limits.
It looked really, really
Yeah,
close.
he was definitely practicing to find where you can and can't push those track limits. Baja 26.7, the back end of Ardent.
He was in that D2 race. I wonder how he did. I didn't really pay much attention. Did he win?
I don't know. I didn't look at the runners. I was a little mad. Nova coming in 26.4 still has yet to convert to a win. Maybe this is his lucky day. Gibby's P4. And a little unfortunate for him. He's definitely going to want to at least stick to the podium if he wants a championship fight. KFaz P9. See Deathwing on a hot lap 2 now. And
Hold on.
Schwarber.
I know this Mercedes. I know DG8.
Yep.
I didn't realize he was in this league.
Yeah, no, he's in a
He
few.
he contracted me
Yep.
to commentate for his
PTR. Ooh, Shawarma
Thursday
on
races.
a
And that
impeded lap there. Yeah, that's unfortunate to see for the Red Bull. It looked like Lyrical, the troublemaker in Tier 2, making some trouble in Tier 1.
Oh, we have both of the troublemakers actually.
Yep.
And Andy Chavo.
Yeah.
I may or may not have been almost rammed into a wall on a straight.
And then
Allegedly. With video evidence.
I was also pushed off of a main straight twice by Andy's teammate in that
Oh!
race. Lyrical. Who's off? Oh,
See a
Williams?
V-carb spinning.
A V-carb.
Or was it Williams?
No, it's Gibby. Why did Gibby go off? He already put in a
Gibby.
lap. He already put in a lap. Oh, he's on mediums. He can go for 2 on mediums. That's what that was. So, looking at the times, Plaza and Miko and Baja all were in the Tier 2 race. I'm seeing a lot of drivers that could join in on Tier 2 based off these times.
Yeah.
DG, fastest lap, 26.2. Pretty strong lap from him there. I thought Ardent had a good lap, but we're seeing some pretty competitive times. We might be into the 25s by the end of this qualifying session. Are we running
You're
short
predicting
quality or
25s?
fall? Yes.
The vote was short. They
Really?
ended up voting and decided on short.
I hate it when they do that.
I might be wrong though.
It says
I'm telling you, I
Q1.
cannot
It
get
says
the
Q1, but I don't know if it always says Q1.
Here. I can dedicate some. I don't feel like looking through it. I think they did vote on it.
If they voted, then it's probably a short quality because these guys can't take the heat.
and you know there was I don't know who it was, but someone did say like, you know, it makes sense for me to not want long quali because if I go out in the first, I'm just sitting there for until we're done, and I don't
Right.
want to have to do that. Which I guess fair.
Where's Paddock? Full quality, just asking, no preference. Dam said no to full quality.
So it seems like we will be on a short quali.
That's unfortunate to see.
Less action, but more time for me to go fatten up on some fast food after the race.
Looks like Lyrical's gonna be on a fast lap now. It would be a real shame if a breeze pushed his rear end out and he spun. Be a real shame. Be a real shame if someone ghosted through him and then pushed him off on a main straightaway twice, you know? Be a shame.
It'd be a shame. I feel like he would never do that ever
No,
in his life.
honestly, he's the type of driver that wouldn't ghost through someone and then push them off the track on the straightaway twice. You are right.
If you can't tell, we're being extremely sarcastic. He did it to Just Us. With
Yeah.
video evidence.
And then someone like braked really early into the downwards hairpin
Hey,
and then caused me to break my wing. And then Plaza may or may not have launched me off track because of it. All in one go.
Now hold on. Let's not point any fingers.
I'm not pointing fingers here, but his name, I don't know.
His name rhymes with Labidge Bamer.
No, you can't do that because it has to rhyme with actual words. Those aren't actual words. Yes, it does. What? All right, fine. It was the Fridge Gamer. All right, guys.
Labridge, Lamer.
Oh, jeez.
Look, that one can be chalked up as a racing incident. What we were talking about between the other racers, though, not racing incidents. Those were egregiously intentional.
No. Andy on an outlap now. Lyrical crosses line. Ooh,
I'm hate watching.
P12.
I'm hate watching. Where's he at?
I'm hate watching.
I'm hate watching.
I just did that. I just did that to Lyrical there. Deathwing on a hot lap, Nova on a hot lap. So we are doing short quali. I gave my old teammate Nova my setup. I'm cheering for him. Okay, so iRacing is cheering for Nova, who he gave his setup to. Nova was on provisional pole. He's on a new hot lap now. iRacing gave him a setup, so maybe we'll see something good from him. I'm on board with Nova now. It's looking pretty tidy so far. Ooh, a little wide there. He's got quite a bit to make up to get to GG8. You gotta remember the DG last race so flustered and was just driving angry to the point of DNFing. Remember that?
I feel like I do vaguely remember that actually.
Yes, he was in the fight for the lead with those 3 or 4 cars, racked up like 2 drive-throughs and other penalties, and then just gave up.
Yeah.
Nova finding the 2 tenths that he needs through the middle sector. A little bit of a slipstream from the Ferrari ahead as well. This is going to be a good lap from Nova here. Oof, a little wide. That's not what he wants to see. Getting a little slipstream, a little understeer from the Ferrari now. Ferrari getting out of his way when it was needed. He's going to cross the line, see if it's enough. And it isn't. He found no one. Oh, 58 hundredths. He was up 2 tenths through the middle sector and then lost it all. Not what he's going to want to see. Also, tight gap between P5 and P6 of 6 thousandths, and to give you behind 6 hundredths. Tight gap there, fighting for P5. See, yellow flag. Looks like some cars jumbled up. Our apprentice looking to move up the order as well in a hot lap. Still see quite a few number of people that have yet to set a lap. Shawarma being one of them. Andy. Harold. We have not seen this Harold race, nor Frankie Franchicha.
I remember Frankie. The name was legendary.
Yeah? Why haven't they set a lap?
Yeah, they haven't set a lap. And then this CF1 Harold, I don't remember him from any of the past races.
I think
guess
he's
as a
new.
reserve.
Yeah. See.
Yep, I'm hate watching Andy Chavo, and I can tell you he will not be remotely close to pole.
Oh boy. Where's the other Alpine at? Okay. Oh, Andy moved to
last.
someone else. Well, no, because Andy was at Alpine at one point during the session, but he moved, and now that man joins the session for the other Alpine as I was looking for him.
You're right. Because he wasn't on Ferrari. You're right.
Yeah, it threw me off. I was trying to figure that out while I was watching Ardent Prince's lap. He burned up his ERS pretty quick, but he sets pole position
Ooh.
by a tenth. Whew. Good lap from him. We'll see
Look
if it
good, feel
sticks.
good is what they say.
Is he gonna go for a third time? Aren't commentators not supposed to be biased? That's bullshit, iRacing. You should have seen the last race. You
Since
should have
when
seen
have
tier
we ever
2.
told to be unbiased? Come on, guys.
Yeah, Ardent Princess is our golden boy. He was unsigned for 2 full races.
And then only once we said something did he
Shawarma
get
only
signed. Is all I'm saying. Is all I'm
P9.
saying.
Oh, Shawarma doesn't have a front wing.
Oh.
I saw some damage on the main straight, was wondering what happened. See Shawarma without a front wing here. This might be new tech. Write that down. Andy ways off the rest of the field, 2/10 off. Harold and I That Man, both the Alpines yet to set a time. We've seen this happen before. Was it from Alpine and Coda where neither had set a time? No, that was Aston. Aston Martin was late to set times
Yes,
and
it was
paid
both
for it.
Astons.
Yeah, they paid for it that time. Looks like they both have this time. P16, P6. Big gap between them. I'm thinking a lot of people are going to go for a third lap here. All from P2 to P7 are still in the pits. Ardent Prentice could set a third lap. Might want to save that set, though.
Yeah, I mean, since you're predicting safety cars aplenty, honestly, you know, if you haven't done well in qualifying so far, you kind of just have to cut your losses and try to save them for the race.
I would say P8 down. If you set a semi-confident lap, just leave it at that. It's a pretty big gap to the cars ahead to get anything above P5, which at that point, I mean, yeah, we have from P5 to P... Oh, wait. Okay, I'm going to take back everything that I just said. From P5 to P13 is all 127s. I'm taking that back. Those guys need to go back out. Holy shit, that's a tight gap in the midfield. That's a big midfield that's together. Holy shit.
Yeah, it's anything outside of the top four. Top four.
You right?
4/10, 3/10.
They're so
faster
close to
at least.
each other. Yeah, I'm taking back everything that I just said there, Fridge. Fuck that. Get your ass back out there.
What are we doing? Are you asleep at the wheel?
Well, no, okay. To be fair, they got time to kill, but yeah, no, everyone's gotta go back.
No,
out
we
pretty
gotta
much.
up the ante. Make it a little more suspenseful.
I would
some
say-
more dramatization.
I would say of the top 4, if you feel like you push the hardest and you don't have any more time, leave it at that. I feel like saving a set when you're in the top 4 is pretty good. I don't think you're gonna be at threat from cars behind there either. Both Alpines still yet to set a lap time. I That Man on a hot lap. I think Harold might have invalidated theirs. I watched them go into the pits with someone else earlier on. I That Man going through the S's nice and clean. He's got a fair well amount of ERS left as well. See what you can do with it. Seeing some drivers come out now a little early. Nico yellow flagging the S's for some reason. Quite a bit of dirt on this Alpine. I'm seeing him go maybe some off-roading. Ooh, a lot of curb going through the last couple of corners here. And he crosses the line. What? Where did he pull that out from? I didn't think that was that tidy of a lap. I didn't expect that from I That Man. Holy. My goodness. Well, we did we set I That Man up front last time? I feel like we did in a different car. I think he was in a different car. My goodness. Seeing a lot of people out. Miko on the first of the last lap flyers. He's gonna have a lot of traffic. But also, he might be giving his teammate slipstream, possibly. He's definitely in a position where he will be giving other cars slipstream on his cooldown lap. Seeing other cars now starting their flyers, Spark and Plaza being the two of them. Everyone on an out lap now. There is no remorse for this track. Actually, no, there is. There's a Haas and Aston still in the pits for some reason. I guess they're both going to be saving a set.
Looks like Plaza's going on a go-around.
Yeah, no, he's on a hot lap on my screen. It says he's on a hot lap, but he's got a lot of traffic.
Yeah, I'm on board with him, and it seems like he's kind of just abandoned this specific lap.
I mean, if he's got the fuel, oof, Miko running awfully wide on the exit of the S's. He's up on his own time, anything is going to be good for him. There's such a tight gap to these cars right now in that
Yep,
midfield.
even a couple hundredths would
Yeah.
save you some positions.
Yeah, I know. Everyone's going to be looking for improvement. He's out of ERS already. That's not too good to see from the McLaren. He's going to cross the line. Oof, he only found 200s. You jinxed him, Fridge. He only found 200s. He was up a 10th, and then he found 200s. Oh my goodness.
Commentator's curious. I do apologize, man.
Oh, let's see if Shawarma can keep the front wing onto his car this time. Is he going to have time to cross the line? Actually, he's on an outlap with 10 seconds left to cross the line. We're right on board with Shawarma as he races the clock here. I don't think Shawarma's going to get his lap. There's no way. Yeah, no, Shawarma's out. Shawarma could not get a lap in. That is tough to see.
Slightly improving so far through Sector 2. It's going to come down to his last sector on if he improves or not.
That man, a one-lap machine to take pole. Did not go out again.
Oh! He does improve. Improves to
P4.
fourth. What a lap.
Ardent Prentice down on his personal best. He's going to have to pull out something magical out this last sector as he's out of ERS already. I think Ardent Prentice might have just been trying a little bit too hard and just lost it a little bit too much, but we'll see if he can make something up here. Would be incredible if he could. Ooh, he's cutting a lot of curb. He might actually be able to pull something out of his pocket with this one. So much curb from him. Oof! He doesn't. No. It's still P2. The only person that could take pole is Nova. Using iRacing setup with cars ahead, possibly giving him understeer here. It's not what he's going to want to see. Miko properly getting out of the way of the cars ahead. Yeah, certainly this house is feeling the understeer of the car ahead there. That's not good spacing for him. As he does go P2 though. I wonder if that would have been P1 had he spaced a little bit better though. I wonder. I think Spark is out as he's on an invalidated lap. Plaza can move up still. He's the only man that can still move up. And he doesn't. 5,000s off his other time. Spark should just retire as he is on an invalidated lap here. He's doing something funky down the straight. Not quite sure why. So pole that man. Followed by P2, Nova, P3, Ardent Apprentice, Gibby P4. Whew. This is going to be an interesting race. So from P9 to P16 is all 27 lap times. From P3 to P8 is all 26 lap times. That is certainly something special.
I'm in awe.
Yeah. This is why I like the full qualies. Two Americans repping the front. Yeah, it does. Looking down the order at the back, and Andy Chavo. Let's go, man. P19. K-Faz on the mediums. P18. There, Colt. P17. Frankie, Franchi. No bias here, guys. No bias. Okay? I don't want to hear that crap. Looks like the highest Ferrari is Biggie P12. We've seen him make some moves. He could definitely make a move to the points here. I'm not seeing... Do we have any two teammates starting in the points? I think there's no two teammates starting in the points here.
I mean, if it stays that way, really not much worry of a double pit if they go on similar strategies.
Fridge.
Yeah.
That looks like some dark clouds.
Oh, Silverstone, rain?
We're gonna see a repeat of Canada?
No. Anything but Canada. That was the start of the end. I swear, didn't we commentate one before, or was that the first one you commentated with me?
I have a mouthful of chips, but that was the first time.
I think it was your first one, or our first one together. I swear to you, the one I commentated before that, so before Imola, I swear to you, it was cleaner than anything we've seen since.
Yeah, that was our first date, Canada.
First date. Rare.
He said it, not me.
Sorry, I had something stuck in my throat.
Surprisingly, no one has started the race early. They're actually all listening and not starting it early. Oh, as we are about to get formation lap underway now. So I'm wondering the tires here. It's not raining like it was in Canada, thankfully. Uh, you tires. Oh my goodness. Look at the tires. I think people are seeing rain.
Dude, this is crazy.
I
There's
think
no
they're
way.
seeing rain because there's no way we have this big of a split in the tires. There's no way.
I mean, there's people gambling that comes right away. There's some gambling on it taking forever to come. I mean, this is crazy.
Yeah, I would say the medium would be the option. It gives you so much flexibility if you can make them last or push on them.
Hmm.
It's literally like a split all the way down. The only place that's not divided is the bottom three are all on softs. That's the only place that's not divided. That's crazy. I've never seen a race start like this. It looks like a rainbow of tires.
You know what this looks like? This looks like those old AV cables for
Yup,
like
yup.
your
You
TV.
gotta plug the audio here, the video here, and the rendering there. Holy crap. You would say something old like that.
Hey, I'm not that old.
Zing.
I'm 24. I'm only 24.
She said she was 12. That's what you sound like.
Huh? You said she was how old? Hey, yo.
So,
All right.
oh wait, I want interval, yeah. I'm wondering what they're seeing. I wish we could see a radar. Like I said, I want to put, instead of the track map, I want a radar over the track. Because
Exactly.
how many laps is this? It's 50%. How many laps is it 50% around Silverstone? Which is already high tire deck.
26?
It's
I think
already
20
high.
no. Ah! I almost dropped my controller.
iRacing Noob, you're semi-professional. They're 100% expecting rain starting on the softs at Silverstone. There's no way. Oof. Oh wait, no, Gibby just DSQ'd for his tires, that's all.
Oh, what up, Briars? My head steward for
Oh, nice.
EFR is in my stream. What's up, May? Well, speaking of which, Briars, you sound very British to me. I think you are very British. We are at Silverstone here at HNN.
What's he
week
doing
6.
up so late is my question.
He says he doesn't usually go to bed until like 2 in the morning his time.
That's
so
crazy.
what is that?
Stream is a bit
I don't even know
delayed,
what
so if
time
you're
it is.
seeing this message, but yes, if they use softs, even going out to hards, they won't make it. Expecting rain 100%. So, iRacing says rain is on the way, 5 lights, and we are green. See a lot of jagged Mercedes in the back midfield there. They were definitely looking to be aggressive. Looks like a pretty good start so far. Oh, as immediately someone is killed. My goodness, who was
no,
that?
I didn't catch that. I'm happy you did.
Who was it? I don't know who it was, but I did see it. I think it was Gibby. Gibby is dead last, as we see a Williams being killed as well. Very, very unfortunate for Gibby. We might be... No, it's not safety car. They're still going full force here, as we're seeing the top 3 getting like cleanly. The Mercedes piling on top of each other. We're going to be looking at some moves. The McLaren poking down the inside. Seeing a lot going on down in the midfield. Like I said, we were. The softs, hard, medium combination is showing a lot of action here today. That you got to be watching DG and Deathwing. There is a 4-car pile up on each other. That is just amazing stuff right now.
Oh my god.
Lyrical immediately leaving the session. I don't want to say Karma. Oof! But Karma did strike, unfortunately for him. As Deathwing gets through his teammate. NASCAR boy looking to pick up another position as we go through the S's. Drivers were worried about each other through the S's. It looks like we're getting away pretty clean. But we have what looks to be like an 8-car pileup in the midfield right now. That is some impressive stuff.
Front 3 have kind of escaped out cleanly. The rest of the pack.
I'm very interested in who spawned Gibby there. As we see Plaza getting through beautifully on Brobo Savage. Brobo fighting back though. As we come down to the last chicane. Looks like Plaza is through on the hard tires. Plaza going around the outside of the other V-car with Brobo Savage. It's a very good double overtake from Plaza there. Very nicely done. He's got some room to the cars ahead now. He's going to want to close that up before DRS strikes. My goodness. Gibby, what happened? I have no idea who that's on.
Nova has sacrificed something to the devil for it to not be him, and now it is that turn 1 curse is affecting someone else.
No, for sure. Something happened there. Looking through the midfield, there's just such a tight order of cars right now. This is we're gonna see a long DRS train throughout the entire race, I feel. Especially if we get a safety car. Miko down to P18. He was up there. I wonder if he's got damaged or got caught up somehow. Looks like from P1 to P6, they have almost a second gap between each other. So it looks like down from there is where we're going to see the DRS train. I'm going to take a look at the positions change now. So top 3 all stayed where they started. So I'm eliminating the top 3 out of the murder of Gibby. I think it's either Baja or DG. Baja up 2 positions, Deathwing up 2. See it move on from NASCAR Boy on DG. It looks like he's got it done nicely. DG looking to cut back. Soft versus hard tires there. When are we going to see the rain? DG having a nice switchback down the inside. It's looking pretty clean so far between the two of them. That man fastest lap so far on the soft tire.
Dude, he's running away with it right now.
Absolutely. Still fighting DG and NASCAR Boy. 2 very different tires. We'll see which one can last. DG, I would say, has more pace, but NASCAR Boy has the tires. DG, these two are having a moment right now. This is some beautiful stuff from the two of them. They're still fighting back.
Apprentice on Nova.
I do see that at the end of the straight. It looks like a classically executed move. Well done from him there. As NASCAR Boy dives down the inside, finding the grip on the softs. It looks like he might have it done unless... Oof! DG with the switchback. My goodness. Fridge, you gotta tune into these two. They've been going at it for a full lap now. With just clean racing. I think the midfield is where it's at right now. These guys are just going ham right now. As we go through the S's, they're going to feel the understeer. I didn't even get to finish my positions change before these two started having cinema on my screen. It looks like they calmed down a little bit, so I'll try and pick back up. Deathwing up 2, Baja up 2, DG down 1. NASCAR Boy up 2, Biggie up 4. I said before the race, we've seen Biggie make moves, and he's doing it here again. He's up 4 positions so far into the points. Plaza up 1. Harold, who we've never seen before, up 4. As we see NASCAR Boy getting damage and tap, and the far gets through. Plaza now looking to get through as well. This is a terrible sequence of events for NASCAR Boy as he loses 2 positions and possibly picked up damage. That is not what he is going to want for his race there. NASCAR Boy now down to P9, Biggie up 5 positions. Harold up 4, K-Faz up 7, touching on points. Shawarma only up 1, missing out on his final quality lap. Andy up 6, Spark down 6. Miko is at where he started. Gibby into the pits. He might be retiring here, or he had damage, either or. He is sitting there for quite some time, so I think he might have damage, as we do not see him moving yet. Brebo Savage down 6, Lyrical down 1, Gibby down 15.
Speaking of Gibby, he just sent a message in this
Oh no.
and I quote, "I'm getting fucked left and right."
Yeah.
Oh man.
NASCAR Boy goes wide, letting Harold go through nicely. That is unfortunate. NASCAR Boy down 3 positions in the span of a lap now. Yeah, unfortunate to hear from Gibby. Turn 1, and now something at the backfield. It looks like someone might have been fighting him too hard. Listen, guys, he's got that pace. Let him through is the message. We are seeing a pretty good DRS train on the back of DG now. Looks like NASCAR Boy the only one to break it up. We're 5 laps in. Let's take a look at the tires, because that's where it's going to play a role now. 5 laps in is the tire game. That man softs from 3 positions down, all mediums. The hards are not getting the positions, it looks like. They are not firing up. So it looks like the mediums was a good balance to hold position. Softs were a good move to gain, and hards are still struggling to move up in positions. The highest running hard tire is DG in P6. But we do not see rain yet. Brebo Savage
like
pits.
those softs are going to be cooked by the time any kind of rain even comes.
Yeah, I think the medium might be the play. Unless these guys just want a 2-stop. I feel that man with his pace could probably comfortably 2-stop. Deathwing, if he wants a kind of gamble strategy, could 2-stop it. But yeah. See Harold now on the back of Plaza, both running wide.
I was told by Briars. He knows 2 people, I think, in this lobby,
Okay.
as one as a past champion of his league that he
Oh boy.
runs in, and he did say Harold, to keep an eye on him because he is quick and he is making up
Yeah,
plenty of
no, we
positions so
haven't seen
far.
him before, and he's already up into the points and stuff. He's doing very well out there. Looks like he's keeping it semi-clean. Moving past Plaza now. It looks like it's going to be side by side going through the last couple of corners, and it won't be. Plaza stays ahead for now. Keeping it clean is definitely what they want to see. KFAS 10 seconds speeding the pit lane. Actually, that reminds me, Fridge. In the previous race, you got a speeding in the pit lane penalty. Oh, we see a Mercedes off. That is the Mercedes of DG. You have been saved from that. And is it safety car? I don't think so. But that is unfortunate from DG. We said before the race that we have seen him struggle when he's frustrated, and that might have been one of those moments. So we see the DRS train in on each other. Plaza making a move on the Ferrari of Biggie now. Looks like he's gotten through. Biggie looking to have a switchback possibly. The Alpine looking to make up a place if they squabble too much. It is a good switchback, and it looks like they are going to go side by side. I'm going to ride on board with the Alpine for a beautiful view of this, especially if he's able to make up.
Oh, we're doing the exact same thing.
Well, at least the commentary aligns.
Dude, sometimes we just have the same mindset.
Okay. Since you were saved by the Mercedes, I'm going to repeat the question. Last race, you got a 10-second time penalty for speeding in the pit lane, correct?
I was over by 2 kilometers an hour. It was so stupid of me.
But you want to know the interesting point here, Fridge?
Yeah.
Pit assist was on.
Are you sure?
How did you get speeding in the pit lane with pit assist on?
It's because I have it off, I guess.
No,
so
I have it off as well. I have it off as well. Baja into the pits. Baja might be not I think, no, Baja had mediums. Yeah, he's putting off mediums here.
Yeah.
What is he going to put on? We see DG in the pits. I wonder if they both got damaged. He pits on the hards. Andy with a 10-second time penalty speeding in the pit lane.
I love to see that. I actually love to see that.
No bias, guys. No bias. So I think the strategy might be changing. I don't think rain is coming. I think the mediums might be a little bit burnt out. Ugh, yeah, that's a tough call. So why are the softs lasting harder than the mediums? What did these guys do to burn out their mediums that quick? Look at the gaps. Yeah, no, the gaps are crazy right now.
Burn them out, or are they just doing some kind of?
I mean, Understeer here goes crazy.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a different strategy anywhere that you throw a rock. You can get these guys in a group, throw a rock at them, and each time it's going to be a different strategy here. I mean, you look at the gaps of these guys, and it's crazy. Mediums was best if the rain comes out within 5 laps. Yeah, hards will be faster in 3 laps. Yeah, the hards are definitely going to be coming alive here, especially with the softs, so many of them out there. But yeah, no, Fridge, because after my first pit, when I had broken the other half of my front wing due to Andy, I had to pit for a new front wing. And I late braked it on accident. It was purely yellow, as we do see Harold into the pits. We're seeing a lot of people in the pits now. They are not liking their tires after 6 laps. Ardent Prentice, Nova stay out on mediums. So we see softs and mediums going into the pits. This is interesting. I think people are going for a 2-stop here. It might not have been a rain forecast. I think they just don't have confidence in their tires and are all going for 2 stops. I think that's what we're seeing. But, yeah, no. So, I went into the pits, was definitely over, didn't get a penalty. Shawarma checked for me as Shawarma was spectating. He checked the lobby settings and said that the pit assist was on. So, we had quite the chuckle of, how did you get a time penalty with pit assist on for speeding in the pit lane?
I'm even more mad. I'm actually even more mad. How is that even possible?
That's what we were wondering. That is what we were wondering, sir. So, here's a worry that I have with pitting so early. It's only lap 6. You could possibly one-stop this. But you're going to want the gaps to the cars behind to draw out so that you have a nice window to come into. I think because of how tight the midfield is, the gaps weren't drawn out enough. 2-stop is viable, but I don't see why so many people went softs. Yeah, it doesn't make sense. We see
he thought that they came out on softs because there was rain coming, but if there's no rain coming, I can't even.
I don't understand why the mediums are coming in. The mediums should be good for at least 8 laps around here. Unless, I don't understand it. I really don't.
I don't know. I'm baffled.
See, Deathwing into the pits, one of the last off runners, along with Lyrical. Lyrical running dead last currently. Really, really just unfortunate see from Andy and Lyrical there. Really unfortunate.
Nah, not at all.
My goodness. But yeah, no.
I'm not usually a very spiteful person, but that was actually very
I think you
upsetting
should
to me.
replay back your stream on when you pit and got that penalty, because that is very interesting that you didn't.
You wanna know who just hopped into my Twitch chat?
Jesus? The person
No,
that set up the setting?
Lyrical.
Oh, no. Lyrical, fuck you. Who said that?
How did you know? That's what he said.
What?
He just straight up dropped in, said "fuck you," and yeah.
And then
Thanks,
just...
man. I saw you run off my pal. I saw you run just this off. I saw the video evidence, man.
Depends on tire saving. That's true. Yeah, no, it's always better. Well, Lyrical, interestingly enough, your teammate P2, UP19, suck it. There's a 23-second delay from when I chat to when it shows up. Yeah, I don't know why, for some reason, whenever I stream for like my entire life, there's been a really bad delay. I'm not quite sure why.
Lyrical said that he's lagging and he left. So we are looking at AI Lyrical, it looks like.
What? Who said that? I think iRacing said that. See Nova into the pits coming off of the mediums finally, as well as Biggie. So now we're going to see where these early pits make up. When we go to Fridge's stream, his delay is good. Oh, fuck you, iRacing. What's the difference? What's the difference? You watch it a little bit later.
Dude,
you get to soak it in longer.
I think I happen to have the best internet provider in Virginia.
I don't even have that bad of internet. I genuinely don't understand what it is that makes the delay so big.
He's in my stream now.
Yeah, he said he's going to keep both open at least. All right.
Okay,
all
hey,
right.
that's a true fan right there.
Okay, so we're seeing the interval spread out. I'm going to take off the tire screen as we're seeing the stops being done. And they're all kind of getting onto the same tires now. Yeah, I've gone into my bit rate. My bit rate is super low. I've gone into the actual like easy mode stream delay, and it's like literally set to 0. So I don't understand it. Maybe you could help me out with that, and I'll help you out around Bahrain or something. Work on your downhill braking zone.
Hey. See me at Jeddah. Or Japan.
I'll see you at Jeddah. I'll take you up on that. I'll take you up.
Zandvoort. I love Zandvoort.
I hate Zandvoort. Fuck you. We're not doing Zandvoort. Okay, Deathwing gets through Miko. Harold looking to get through Miko as well.
Predictions in the chat.
Harold looks at. Ooh, Miko. Ooh, Miko just put Harold wide. Ooh, but he still got through. But Miko drops down, and Harold. He is not going to be happy about that. That's a good move and a good save. Miko stays ahead. He's not letting Harold through after that, pushing him wide. There's clear video evidence of that one as Miko goes in the pits. That is not what you want to see from a driver. If you're pitting that lap and you're gonna fight that hard against people that you aren't fighting for position, that's a rough one to watch, honestly.
iRacing Noob is predicting Nova to win.
Nova win.
Yep. Briars is hoping for a Harold podium. So is Lyrical. Lyrical also rooting for Nova.
Okay, I don't know. P1 and P2 have yet to pit. Ardent is going for the 1-stop. Plaza might be going for the 1-stop. He's still in the 2-stop window. Shawarma also in the 2-stop window. But I think those three are going to be on a 1-stop. It looks like as well Frankie might be on a 1-stop. Those are the only people left that could possibly be on a 1-stop. Gibby's going to have to pit again, I think, after having to pit for a new front wing. Take another look.
iRacing says maybe if you switch to Twitch, the delay will decrease.
No, actually. I've streamed on both, and on both people have bitched about the delay. The only place that the delay isn't bad is TikTok, and I use a completely different streaming software for that. So I think it's just Streamlabs is fucking, you know,
maybe
just rage baiting me or something. I don't know.
He's at Lyrical asking if we have a clip of what happened at the start. I think.
Okay, yeah, no,
a little farther down at the start of the race.
We could. Oh, I thought he meant the start of last race.
No.
Oh,
Or I'm assuming he means this race.
I don't know. We did.
Because I
I
was I
I
was
caught
on the
the
second.
I caught the instant that Gibby got. I did catch that. It was
Okay.
like
Yeah, and
Zhou's spin in China. It just kind of happened in the background.
I think Lyrical might be more likely that it was on Des stream. So, because I
Yeah,
was looking at the front,
yeah.
and I can't remember exactly what angle the game gave me. So
Typically, what I do on the
I
race
think it'd be
start,
more likely to be on
I've
yours.
I've started to focus on like P4, P5, so that way I see at the start like everything up front and everything through the middle. I find that it's better than just focusing on the front twos, then you miss the
Mhm.
middle. Whereas when you're on the middle, you still see most of the front.
Oh, we get a spin from DG.
Oof. This is his
Unfortunate.
second spin of the race, mind you. Is he retiring this car? This is AI, surely. Surely this is AI right now. That's surely AI. I feel like that's AI. That just took control. He might be rage quitting this one again, possibly. So Ardent Prentice at some point made their stop and has come out behind Nova, but they're on a one stop, and I don't think that Nova would be. Nova's on 2-lap old hearts. He could, but he's gonna hate him a lot more than, sorry, Ardent Prentice. So that's gonna be interesting at the end. Plaza 12 laps on the hards. This is gonna be the true test. See how long these hard tires can go. Shawarma will be feeding Ardent Prentice feedback on how long he can stretch those hards. That man gets through Plaza to take back the lead of the race.
What am I seeing?
I
Why
don't know.
did Plaza not overtake the back marker faster? That man
Is that
got
why
a
he got
free
through?
overtake on him.
I didn't see why he got
Yeah.
through. Damn. And DG does DNF in pit lane. This is the second time we have seen rage quit over race after having struggles with consistency. Shawarma doing very well. P3 has yet to make a stop. Plaza yet to make a stop as well. They're the only two. No, actually, Frankie hasn't either. Frankie is on the race start hards and is only P12. That's interesting. You see Shawarma, who started towards the back, he's up to P3 without making a stop. Where Frankie has yet to make a stop is only P12. So it looks like the Haas of Nova will be getting through Shawarma here down this straightaway. Shawarma not able to fight that much. He's needing to save his tires. His teammate now, Ardent Prentice, at threat from behind from Baja. Looks like he's safe for now. He's definitely going to want to close that gap to get the DRS to help each other out here. Help him defend and then help him pull away. That's the move that these two will be looking to do.
Lyrical's asking if he was in the lead at the start because on his screen he was first on the first lap but then got kicked.
I don't think you have that kind of pace. No. Is he talking about tier 2 or tier 1? I think in neither he was leading.
Yeah.
I think that might have been your
front
internet.
row
Yeah, I think that might have been
on
your
D2.
internet for tier 1. You know, I remember he wasn't ever in the lead of tier 2 there.
He is specifying this race. I
No.
don't think he was.
No, he wasn't. We see the Red Bull looking to play the team game now. Let Ardent Prentice through and use his slipstream, use the DRS, follow him through. I don't know if this is the best place to do it, though.
Dude, just the shenanigans in this chat.
Oh, boy.
No, it's just funny.
So we do see a DRS train from P4 to P6 currently. A couple of contenders to lead the race as well. Ardent Prentice on the freshest hards so far. KFAS did pit for hards as well. Frankie yet to pit. Plaza yet to pit. If they're looking to make a one-stop, they're going to want to do it within a couple of laps now. As we do see Plaza into the pits. That's an early stop. He's going to stretch those mediums almost as long as he stretched the hards. And we saw the mediums only go 6 laps for some people. This is iffy if Plaza can get the one-stop done, honestly.
I mean,
I think
has
that's
he really
too
gone
early.
into this thinking one stop if he's pitting this early?
Doing 50-50 on hard medium? I think he's going to have one less lap on the medium than he did the hard. I think that's it, unless if he's banking on safety car. I think a lot of people are banking on safety car. So a lot of the 2 stops out there. Andy, 3 seconds, womp womp. Baja possibly making a move on Shawarma here at the end of the straight. Doesn't. He backs out at the last bit there. Looking to keep it clean and finish the race. Plaza comes out P11 after that stop. Ooh, Baja with a nice switchback. Shawarma's tires certainly aching. Baja on way fresher hards. Looks like he might have the... Oh, no, he doesn't. Baja playing this ultra safe now. Struggling through the understeer of the car ahead. This is going to be very good for Ardent Prentice as he was at threat from Baja behind. Now Shawarma hoarding him up very, very well. Shawarma looking to pit this lap or next, I would say. Yeah, the understeer through the S's is just lethal. Baja now looking to have the move done at the end of the DRS straightaway. He does. He makes it around the outside. We'll see if he is into the pits now. Shawarma and Baja both into the pits. Baja is pitting on 8-lap-old hards. I guess if he has another set, pit now and get your last stop done and you're good to the end, I suppose. I think he thinks his race is with Shawarma, I'd say. Surely. That man pits for new mediums. He's going to go 10 laps on the mediums. He has gotten his second stop done. I did not think that man would be pitting this lap. I thought he would have gone longer. 10 laps on the mediums is not going to be fun. He did start on the softs.
I'm just so baffled. I am just so confused by all these strategies going on.
Yeah, no, it's a weird strategy game, this race. I haven't done a 50% Silverstone, but it must suck to one stop. It must. Surely not because there's 2 people on a one stop, right?
I don't know, but see, this pit stop is, what, is it the longest or one of the longest in the amount of time
it is pretty long. Plaza on the back of Gibby. Gibby on insanely old hards. He's on 12-lap old hards. Plaza makes light work of Gibby, who's having an unfortunate race. I'm looking at Gibby's front tires. He's not one-stopping this and going 20 laps on hards. His fronts are chewed up at the moment.
Yep, Racing Noob is saying that it's for sure a one-stop as the meta for Silverstone, even though it is obviously going to be very difficult.
I have a hot take.
At the end of each stint.
I've been in a race with not as many people. Going into it was Bayron. I went into it aiming to do a one-stop. Every single car behind me two-stopped. And I decided, you know what? I may as well two-stop with them. I have the pace to do it. Why would I not? I wonder if that's what's going through their heads right now. Everyone's on a two-stop. I may as well. Because you're not at that big of a disadvantage. You're more at risk of a safety car ruining your race then. So I think when mass majority says to go onto a two-stop, you go on a two-stop. Looks like that man has a good move done on Biggie. He's looking to catch back up. He's back on NASCAR Boy now. Looks like he's going to have this in the bag fairly early on the straightaway here. Makes up 2 positions and just a couple of corners.
See, I mean, the way things stand at the moment, Nova and Ardent Prentice have the biggest advantage compared to the rest of the grid. They're almost, I don't want to jinx it, but they're almost uncatchable if they can manage this one stop.
Yeah, once that man gets through Deathwing, it's going to be 12 seconds to Ardent Prentice, who's on pretty fresh hards.
Oh, Biggie Bez running wide, trying to get past NASCAR Boy.
We want to see, we've been talking about the killer understeer here all night.
No, my sugar dad, my sugar daddy. No.
Spark picks up a 3-second penalty. Not many penalties out here tonight like there was around Coda. You know that Coda's a tough track. Biggie down the inside of NASCAR Boy now. Looks to be a pretty clean move, well in the books. I don't think NASCAR Boy can fight that back as he does go into the pits to make his second stop. So he went 9 laps on those mediums. That's a fair amount, but it was heavily slower than the hards. That man fastest lap on the mediums now.
He's flying.
We also see into the pits Gibby. Gibby is making a second stop after having a tough little bit of the first corner. As we see someone off, Brobo Savage is off on the 12-lap old hards through the S's. Cave has looking to pick up a
looking
position.
to make a move on Deathwing. He does, and it is clean. He will make it stick. I mean, as easy as it gets through a DRS straight.
Yeah, now he has the big challenge. 13 seconds to Ardent Prentice. He has a 4-lap tire advantage, But his tires are going to be wailing on the end. Arden Prentice and the DRS of Nova ahead. Nova on two-lap older hards. Yeah,
This is
Brobo,
looking very good for Prentice.
I think so. Of the top three, I think he's on the better strategy here. It's too big of a gap. That man is going to have to push really hard, which isn't what he has to do on those tires. He's got to savor those tires to the end, and he has to push to catch them. It's not ideal for him, honestly.
Yeah, he's stuck in a conundrum.
Now, my question is, yeah, so Nova's on a one stop. I'm looking at the stop screen now. Nova, Arden Prentice, one stop. That man, two stop. The only people that have done two stops, that man, Baja, Harold, NASCAR, Gibby. So almost all the two stops are in the midfield here. Almost no one in the top.
Definitely now pitting as well.
Really?
On 10 lap.
Arden Prentice about to take the lead of the race, moves to the inside to get the move done. It looks like he will have this in the books. Nicely done from Arden Prentice to retake the lead. I think he will pull away on Nova here. Like we've been saying, he does have the tire advantage. Spark into the pits as well.
It seems like he has been very, very low on battery for a very long time.
Who has?
But this now being maybe when he starts harvesting a little more.
Arden?
Yeah, yes, Arden Prentice, yes.
Yeah, I mean, he's been pushing pretty good. I think either way he's going to have the pace with or without battery. The understeer is killer. He got the move done at a good spot. He has the tires. I think Nova's just going to be too far back. I'd honestly, if I'm Nova, I'm worried about dropping out of DRS to Arden and then falling to that man. He's closed up a couple seconds already, but his tires are going to be hurting badly. No, something interesting as well. These top two runners have had a shadowed backfielder running with them for about 3 laps now.
I was about to mention that.
I don't know where
he's just picking up some of that DRS, I guess.
I don't know where Burbo's getting this pace from, but he's able to stick with these two pretty easily for some reason.
It's that DRS.
Biggie into the pits. Biggie currently P4. He's gonna drop a good ways down. Biggie might be at risk to fall behind Gibby. Might see some Gibby on Biggie action.
We're seeing so many people on hards pitting extremely early.
Yeah, no, it's a mess, this strategy, and there's not even rain.
Ooh, can Frankie move on Miko?
Oh, into the wall is Nova! No! I was on him the whole way, and I just watched him spin into the wall. No!
That might be all she wrote. That might be all she wrote.
My goodness, the curse strikes back. Oh my days, I was on him that entire time too. I've been on him for like, oh, okay, stop that. I was watching him for like the last 2 or 3 laps there, and just into the wall he went. I have no idea why. I don't think he was under attack. He's only broken his front end plate, but critically he is behind that man. I think Nova stays out. He has more pace, but my goodness, that is not good for his race.
All he's done is shift his curse from start to finish.
Yeah. He does go into the pits for a new front wing. I don't know if that's the play, honestly. I really don't think that's the play. I think he would have been fine staying out. There's too few laps left.
At this point, it's like either he does it now or he just doesn't do it at all, and I guess he just did not feel confident making it.
I mean, he's gonna drop back out of the points now, surely.
It might be very close.
Yeah, I don't think pitting was the play. I think you fight that. It's only a front wing end plate. I've seen plenty drive on it. I've driven on it. It doesn't feel good. You're gonna lock your tire a lot, but I mean, it's better than this option, honestly. Has he started moving out? Yeah, he is.
Yeah, the last battle is between Baja and Plaza.
Yeah. Yeah, no, they've kind of gotten into a group a lot cleaner than I thought. We haven't seen any safety cars, actually, after banking on a lot. So that's interesting. Yeah, Nova comes out ahead of Gibby, P10. I was worried that he wouldn't even make it out into the points. He is into the points. With as few laps left, his best bet is to get to the back of NASCAR Boy, but that's going to be a challenge for him, especially if Biggie doesn't let him through easily. Baja on the back of Plaza now for the last podium position, fighting the understeer through the S's. Plaza 18 seconds off of P2. Now, I don't want to say karma, but I know that Lyrical is in AI in last place, and Andy follows up P17. Baja all over the back
I
of
would say
Plaza.
karma. I would say karma.
Okay. Bird says karma.
I say karma. See, if you're gonna do it to anyone, you don't do it to the commentators because it's broadcast, you know?
Yeah, we have opinions that we can vocalize to people.
Uh-huh.
Looks like
Lyrical telling me to shut the fuck up. Hey, too bad, man.
Gibby, 3-second time penalty. Not what he's going to want to see. The car behind him does have a time penalty as well.
From Baja?
Yeah, I'm looking.
He just doesn't have the battery. He just does not have the battery saved up.
Yeah, Plaza managing it well. Let's take a look at the tire advantage. So the tires are actually pretty equal between them. It's just two different tires. These hards will be coming into play more at the end of this stint as well. Looks like Baja might have the move here, but he's still chewing through his battery a bit too much. Plaza with better ERS management, it looks to be.
Yeah, during these DRS straights, you gotta think ahead. I mean, you'll have the DRS, so you'll have the higher straight line speed. You can harvest and still hold your gap between them for the most part.
Yeah. Biggie leaves the session? That's going to put Nova up and Gibby up as well if he can get through quick enough, which I'd imagine so with the AI models. Baja looking to possibly have a move down into the last chicane here. He doesn't. Still hangs on to the back of Plaza, sniffing the exhaust. Fridge giving the example of that car. Andy into the pits. Andy is pitting. This is crucial for his race and his chance at a podium. Wait, who said that?
His chance at a podium. Oh, man. Ooh, alright, composure.
This is why I get paid the big bucks, Fridge. This is why I get paid the big bucks.
Oh, man, I love it.
Biggie into the pits now. Biggie on the AI model, so maybe Andy's on AI as well, and they're both just pitting. We've seen it before from the AI. Bad for Ferrari, both out of the points there. Oof, Baja going a little wide. Looking down the top 10, double points for Alpine, double points for Red Bull, and I think that's it for double points, which is pretty incredible from the teams. Good from Shawarma getting as many positions as he has. P5 currently. Does have Harold on the back end of him, which could raise a challenge at the end of this stint. Baja still not able to close in all that much on Plaza. Plaza on the mediums, one lap older. So like I said, in these last couple of laps, they will be feeling the difference. The hards will fire up and the mediums will cool down. Positions changed, my friend. Ardent Prentice up 2, I That Man down 1. Plaza up 7, Baja up 2, Shawarma up 8, Harold up 8, Deathwing where he started, NASCAR Boy only up 1 position. We saw him quite a ways up before. Nova down 7 after his spin, Gibby down 6 after being killed in turn 1, Spark down 3, Miko up 3, Biggie down 1, Frankie up 2, K-Faz up 3, Bro up down 5 as we see Baja struggling to get by. And he might have the move done on Plaza here. They got to keep it clean with these last couple of laps left. They're side by side fighting for the last podium. Who will be on the final step with these two dominant drivers? Baja is still behind Plaza. He's not able to get the move done. He is really struggling on his ERS management. Finishing out, Andy up 2, Lyrical down 1 as Frankie gets by Biggie on AI model. Baja keeping a lot closer through the S's this time around. He might have a better shot going through the DRS zone. 4/10 off. He could definitely make that move if Plaza doesn't have the ERS. They're on equal ERS here, just about. He pokes down the inside and backs out very quickly there. He doesn't think he has it there.
He's running out of time. If he's going to make a move, he needs to make it soon.
Yeah, we might see a last-ditch effort from him here. Plaza playing the ERS game very, very well. No penalties from anyone in the top 9. Very well done from them to keep it clean out there. Harold on the back of Schwarman now half a second. Deathwing half a second. Baja going down the inside, which will be a switchback in the next corner. They had some ghosting there for some reason.
A little bit of a squeeze.
Thankfully, they ghosted to avoid contact, but Baja unable to get through still as both drivers lagging. The host is currently DDoSing the session, it would appear. Baja still on the back end. As we see down the back straight, Schwarmer has 2 cars on him. Harold makes a move on the outside. Deathwing makes a move on the outside. Harold is through, and Deathwing is just about through. Schwarmer sticking around the outside.
Baja might be making his final move.
We switch back to Baja,
No.
who, oof, it's not quite close enough. Right behind him, there's a lot of action going on as well. Schwarma losing out 2 positions in the last corner. NASCAR boy now the next car behind him. He could lose out another position. This would be bad from Red Bull, going from P5 to P7. Great from Harold there. So you're going to see one last effort from Baja down this straight. He's closer than last time, but not by much. Without ERS, Plaza without ERS, it might come down to the final turning point. As Baja's looking to have a switchback, I think he's going to send it down into the braking zone. He's a lot closer this time around. He moves to the inside. Baja keeps it clean. That's a lot of curb. I think he might have it. This is rough to see from Plaza. Plaza is not able to fight back. And, oof, that is close between them. Wow, wow, wow.
Oh! We've seen Plaza spin and take damage.
No. I honestly thought the race was over there. I'm not going to lie. I thought that was 26 out of 26. Miko, 3-second time penalty. That is not good from Plaza, pushing a little bit too hard. I don't see damage on that Aston Martin currently, though.
Maybe it was just one of those particle effects things.
Yeah, it might have been.
Throws up, you know.
We see behind some moves might be being made. Interestingly enough, like I said, NASCAR boy has gone through Shawarma. Nova now looking to get through Shawarma as well. Shawarma would be going from P5 to P9 in the span of 2 laps. We said between Baja and Plaza that the tire difference would make a difference in the last 2 laps, and we saw it for sure. That man, we said he wasn't on the best strategy. Currently P2, 5 seconds behind Ardent Prentice. It just wasn't enough to 2-stop, even with that kind of pace. Miko dropping down the order as well.
We see a second Prentice win in 3 races.
Is it his second or is it his third? Nova all over Shawarma. I'm trying to think of who won the last race.
I don't think it was Prentice. I think he finished podium. I want to say second. Who did win the last race? I already forgot.
Nova is currently through. Shawarma P9 after being P5 just last lap. Plaza comes home P4. Unfortunate for him, unable to fight for that podium position. Those mediums just not hanging on to the end there. So we see Shawarma cross the line, frustrated with that P9 for sure. Gibby as well picking up a singular point after being absolutely brutally murdered through the first turn. Definitely some dramas and penalties to be handed out that race. Maybe one coming Lyrical in Andy's way.
So it turns out that man saying that someone readied up and he didn't have the right strategy selected.
Oh no. Well, I mean he made the best of a bad situation, honestly. We see Spark has not crossed the line and has spun around before crossing the line. I'm not quite sure what happened to him. Miko picking up another 6 seconds of time penalties? How many penalties is Miko on? As Miko went wide at the end as well. I'm not quite sure what happened to him at the end there. That was... Okay, no safety cars. This was the first time that we spectated with no safety cars.
I would say I'm impressed, but really, I mean... The whole field kind of did separate a lot.
Yeah.
For small pockets here and there.
Yeah, no, it definitely got isolated in the middle of the race there. I don't know who I'd put as my driver of the day. I don't know. I think I'm going to give it to Prentice, honestly. Drove clean, kept it clean, good strategy, secured the bag. There's nothing more that you can ask for someone not starting on pole.
Yeah, I mean, well, we had Harold start 14th, make his way up to 5th, so possibly.
Yeah, no, Harold had a good race. We were told to keep an eye on him.
Yep, and he was very clean too throughout.
Yeah, I didn't keep my eye on him that much, but yeah, certainly. So, fastest lap goes to Nova, race winner Prentice. Driver of the day did go to Harold by game standards. Most overtakes Shawarma. Cleanest
Oh.
driver, I that man. A lot of time penalties at the back of the field. Miko racking up 9 seconds, being the highest of all the time penalties.
I'm being threatened. I'm being threatened to pick Harold.
Oh Lord. Are we gonna have more Jesus Glazers that are Harold Glazers now?
Well, we also have Lyrical glazing himself for some reason.
Oh boy. Plaza P10 to P4, Harold P14 to P5, Shawarma P13 to P9, but was almost a P5. Fortunate from him there. KFAS
The
P18 to P12.
incidents. There's so many incidents.
Are they already bitching in the Discord?
No, I just mean in the race director.
Oh,
There's
jeez.
so many.
I'm gonna pull up the Discord. Nice defensive player there. Harold says Deathwing. Took my wing off, says Kippy. That was a close finish.
Oh,
Art Apprentice,
iRacing
GG
Noob.
everyone.
iRacing Noob said that we should fight for commentator of the day.
um, my thing just came across. The winner of Coda was Deathwing, Prentice P2, Plaza P3.
I thought so. So yeah, that's
I
three
think
races so
I
far.
think the
Oh,
winner
two
for
wins and a
commentator of the
second.
day would be the one that didn't essentially brake check the other, breaking the front wing, causing Plaza to shoot him off track. I think that would be my vote.
You know, we can also go back to where you got so heinously shunted off track. You know, so I
Right.
think maybe you do deserve
I
it.
also did catch Gibby being murdered, Nova fucking up, both the DG's spins.
Yeah, you know what? I agree. Just Des commentator of the day.
He's just being humble, so that way you guys vote him thing of the day.
No, I had a shit day today as far as racing goes. I had one good race today, and that was it.
Oof. Do you want to send out the commentator request or interview request? We
Yeah, hold
have
on. So,
we have Harold, our top three, and then anyone else that might want to chime in.
yep. Commentating announcements. So
Deathwing
let's get.
started on softs on purpose, hoping on the safety car, which didn't come.
So you want to do Prentice? Who else?
We have Prentice, who is I that man, Baja, Harold. That's our requested. I that man. We need to talk about that poll app. Shooting breaks the whole time, says Plaza. Plaza said his hards hit 80% and his mediums hit 70, by the way.
That's disgusting.
That is not a fun time. That is not a fun time at all.
Okay, I have sent out the mentions. Now let me switch over to my interview room that I still have yet to update from the Canada from the Canada screen.
We need to talk to Gibby. Because I don't know what happened to him there. We do have Ardent Princess waiting already. So we will. Are you ready?
Yep, let me pull up the
Holy shit, we just
document.
got
But yeah, you can go
two more
ahead.
in there.
Jeez, dude, you're mega quick.
I know, thank
Oh,
you, thank you. I know. It's hard. It's hard, sometimes. I gotta back
you,
off to give it a fair chance.
you guys both in the middle of a conversation. That's not
You
fair.
you're not supposed to communicate with other drivers in there, okay? It's not for communicating.
Sorry, sorry.
No, Ardent Princess, my teammate in T1. Beautiful stuff out there. Beautiful, beautiful. How do you feel after that race?
Oh, it's amazing. I feel great. I mean, I, I had decent confidence going into this weekend, but I feel like Silverstone's one of those tracks where I think it does bring a lot of the drivers together, and it's a big DRS strain at some
It
point.
definitely was.
And then after quali, when I that man stuck it on pole by like, well, he was 3/4 tenths faster than me. I was like, oh, okay, he
With
might be out of our league,
with
but
one lap, by
um,
the way. One lap he did that.
yeah, like he's mega quick. But and Nova was up there too. I expected, but I knew I would have a good race, a good battle with Nova, but I expected I that man to just completely fly out into the distance.
Yeah.
And I was a bit shocked he didn't try the one stop. I know it's difficult,
So
but
we
it
have
is doable.
information on that one. He did not mean to go on a two stop. Someone readied up too soon and he was unable to change his tire strategy. That is why he was on the two stop.
Wow. So maybe whoever readied up early, I gotta get him a beer or something.
Yeah, we can confirm you were one of the few drivers on a one-stop strategy. There's not many out there. I think a lot of people were banking on the safety car a little too harshly and were two-stopping it with no safety car inbound. Surprisingly, the first race that I've seen from you guys without a safety car, so that's good to see from you guys. Do you have any insight as to what happened to Gibby in turn one? I think he was behind you.
No, yeah. Like he was fourth or fifth,
Yeah,
and we all got away pretty cleanly. At least I thought. And as we're going through one and two, I didn't see anything behind me, but I just saw his name kind of drop out of the
yeah.
leaderboard, and I saw Baja had a really good start. So I just thought Baja had like jumped him and Deathwing and some of the guys, but I didn't realize Gibby actually had an incident or
Yeah, I
anything.
watched him get
Um,
murdered.
that's a shame because again he's another quick guy and he's the
Yeah.
championship leader and
He did
he's
scrap
driving for the new
by
car.
for 1 point. He did also, something
Yeah.
happened in the backfield after he was taken out, causing him to lose his wing again. So I think we're going to see some instant outcomes come our way. So Nova's curse is still prevailing. He spun again this race after fighting with you for position and fighting with that man. Anything to say about his curse with having not good results when he has the pace there?
Oh my heart broke. My heart it goes out for him and we've had chats after he was one of the first drivers to reach out to me after the Canada race as well and just seems like a decent guy
Okay.
and again we had a decent race first and second stint. He was on the one stop with me, although he came in a couple laps before me, so I knew it was
Yep.
going to be very tough for him to make it to the end. But we started a decent race, and yeah, when I saw him spin and I saw the yellow on the map, my heart broke a little bit
Yeah,
for
I
him because he's
was.
super quick and he
Yeah.
deserves to be up there with us. But it's tough luck. But I'm sure he'll bounce back.
Yeah, no, I was on him watching him for the lap after you had gotten through, and I forget what I was talking about at the time, but I just like locked in on my screen and he had spun. I I don't know. It was just the tires or something weren't there for him on the exit. It was unfortunate for him, but fortunate for you securing another win. This is going to be a really good result for you in the championship here. Any hopes for a world championship in this league?
I mean, now that I'm three races in and I won two and came second, I mean, we can. I feel like the conversation is there to be had. Um, my focus, I think, still is the constructors. I'm just super happy that I'm finally signed and I have a home now in
Yeah,
Red Bull with Shawarma and Jesus and they've welcomed me into their club and I hope to do them right by that. But I mean, if it's gonna keep going like this, who knows? Who
yeah,
knows?
no, this is your
And
second win after starting the race, currently P4 in the championship. I think this will move you up to P3. If not P2, you're 6 points behind iRacing going into this race, so you'll either be P2 or right there with them in P2.
yeah, so but again, like some of these guys are mega quick, and again, I've I feel like I've been definitely a little lucky with Gibby missing a race and Nova not having the best of luck, and I feel like that's gonna come around. So I don't expect it to be like this every time, the way it's been the past 3 weeks.
Yeah.
But I'm definitely here to give those guys a challenge and push them to the limits. That's for sure.
Yeah, no, you're certainly giving him a challenge. How much team play did you have there with Shorma? We saw him P5 in the closing laps, dropped down to P9 on those tires. How much were you guys communicating and giving each other information there?
Shawarma and I were in the voice chat the whole race, and then Jesus unfortunately got in a little late, but he did get there in the end, and we tried to help him, and um um he had a good race. We were both doing the one stop, so we were definitely talking about that, and he was doing a good job. He did have some issues with the setup, and that kind of compromised him a little bit. And at the end, he was being a little negative, and we're trying to keep the spirit in him to fight for fifth and fight those guys.
Yeah.
But so it's a shame that unfortunately he only came overnight, but still a decent result. He had a decent race, we think. Not as I don't think the result reflects how good of a race he had.
Mm.
Um, but again, we'll be back next week, and we'll make sure that he's there up there with us. He deserves to be there. He's a quick guy too.
Yep,
So
that's good to hear. Playing the team game at Red Bull, it sounds like a good fit. You guys got a good dynamic going on. Just an unfortunate weekend for Shawarma, and one that you were able to profit on with the accident from that man who couldn't get his strategy down. But good job to you there, Fridge. Closing comments from him?
No, just as, like I like to see a non-dysfunctional Red Bull team. So
Yeah, no, that's for sure.
we're back. We're back, baby.
We're back. Sound the alarm. All right. Well, thank you, Ardent. Beautiful job. Congratulations on your second race win for the league, and hopefully we'll see you at the top step again next weekend.
Perfect. Thank you guys. Have a good night.
You too.
yep, you too, man.
I just want to take a quick look. Where's our race calendar at? Where do we go next from GBR? Race calendar. Here we go. So after this weekend, it's Spa. That's going to be a good one. All right. So
Hmm.
let's go ahead and get P2 in here. I that man. I that man. Are you there?
Yes, I am.
So I want to first talk to you about qualifying. You only got one lap in. I think you invalidated or something, and you weren't able to set a time before. One lap for pole. Well done there. Where were you at with that? What happened?
Uh, yeah, I was actually talking to DG81 and I was just like, you know what? Let me join the session. So I shot NASCAR Boy a message and he invited me.
Uh-huh.
And so I joined with like 7 minutes left in the session.
Nice.
So I literally just threw on the setup I had and just ran one lap.
Nice. Yeah, no, that was some lap that you ran. You told us that you weren't able to get your race strategy done in time?
Yeah, I had it all set up and then didn't realize that there was only like 5 seconds left.
Oh no. You
So
missed the little beep of it starting.
yeah. Well, and
Oh.
I didn't get my fuel lowered.
Oh.
So
Well, that's
I
only for
went
the professionals. I don't do that.
every liter counts.
Yep, no, for sure. Still a good result. P2, even though you are on a two stop. I think, yeah, no, you were for sure the highest finisher of the two stop strategy. Most of the two stops were done in the mid to backfield, so I think there was a pretty big gap between any two stops ahead of you or behind. So well done, still minimizing the damage from that. How did you feel on those hards and mediums? Because we saw a lot of mixed feelings on tires throughout the race.
The hards felt fantastic. The mediums definitely hit a plateau, probably around lap 8, 7 or 8, where I wasn't knocking off as much time as I was hoping. Honestly, what I should have done is I had the harder balance or the harder set, so I should have went soft, hard, hard once I committed to that strategy.
Okay.
So it was unfortunate. I mean, I was just losing too much time on the softs at the beginning.
Yeah.
They held up. Held up pretty great, but I was already hitting like 70%
Oof.
at the end of lap 7, and it wasn't worth going another lap to lose another second
Yeah.
or whatever. So went on the hards. Hards felt great. Wish I would have had. I know this sounds crazy, but I wish I would have had a little more traffic on those hards, so that
Okay.
way I can get some DRS pools.
Yep.
But yeah, I mean, it ended up putting me P2. Not the ideal finish on this track, but for a two stop, I guess it's not too bad.
No, it's not at all. We were quite surprised. We were talking before the race. We were banking on at least a few safety cars, and we saw the exact equivalent of zero. Where were you at there with being on the two sub? Were you one of the people praying on a safety car?
I won't lie, DG81 did ask me if I wanted a safety car.
Oof.
I told him no. So I might be regretting that decision, but
Oof.
it is what it is. I mean, there were a lot of yellow flags. DG was telling me there was a lot of contact in the backfield.
Yeah, there was quite a bit.
Um, yeah, so I mean, my fingers were crossed, but I thought I could catch up to the front pack. Unfortunately, Nova had that spin and and fell off, or else I would have been
Yeah.
P3. But
I think you would have. I think it would have been a tight fight to Nova because Nova's tires were dropping off. He was on 2 lap older ones than Ardent. I think you
hmm
would have had a race with him at the end there, spin or no spin.
yeah, my hope, my true hope was that Nova and Ardent were gonna battle and
Yeah.
start dropping seconds at a time.
Yeah.
That was my real hope. And then I saw that Nova spin, and I thought, yeah, I'm done. I'm cooked. P2 it is.
Yeah. No, so you were talking with DG. This is the second race we've seen from him where he was competing at the front end, gets frustrated, loses the car multiple times, and DNFs. Can you walk us through his decision there or what happened?
Yeah, I think, and I was talking to DG about this, or I've talked to him before about this, is um, the harder you try to push, right, the more squirrely the car gets.
Well,
And
yeah.
if you push too hard without understanding things, because he was originally, I actually told him to go with a like a 12-1 wing
Mm-hmm.
or something like that. He was going to go higher, and anyway, I think he was trying to push too hard, push the limits, and just couldn't keep control.
Huh. Yeah, no, unfortunate to see from him. Hopefully he can get it under control around Spa next week. Spa is coming up. Are we gonna see you there possibly?
It's definitely a possibility. I did previously have another league on Sundays, but that league is
But do they
now
have as
falling
cool of
off.
commentators?
I will say they got a pretty good commentator with a lot of good
All right, Fridge,
graphics.
get him out of here. Get
He's
him out
lying.
of here. Get
He's
him out of
lying.
here.
He's
Get him
lying.
out of here. Unfortunately
it's
for
a case.
you,
It's
we
called
just got word
Power.
from Jesus that you are facing a league ban due to being a bullshitter.
Tell him I'm coming for him.
Oof.
I can confirm that his juju is working as I said that I dropped my controller unplugging it, so that's why I cut off there. So, I that man, we hope to never see you again on the top step unless we hear an official revoke of that statement.
Sounds good. Appreciate it, guys.
All right, good
Yep,
race,
have a
man.
good one.
Good finish with that strategy. Have a good night.
You too. Great commentating from you guys.
Thank you. See you, man.
I am furious.
I am outraged. I think
I
there
am.
should be a league ban. We should have a public hanging. We make a channel that says "Fuck I Bet Man." Never let him in your league. Get him out of here.
He should be stoned to death.
I think we stick Andy and Lyrical on him. I think that's what we do, Fridge. That's what we do.
Okay, okay, let's settle down. We don't want to punish him too harshly.
Yeah, you're right. That might be a bit much.
Oh,
That would
man.
also ruin Andy and Lyrical's chance at a podium next race if that were to happen. So.
Let's get the next one in here. Let's get the next
I
one in
think
here.
we found our inside joke for the rest of the season.
Dude, come on.
We now have Baja finishing a strong P3 with a difficult qualifying. Baja, are you there?
Yeah, what's up?
What's up? Looks like you had a pretty good race there, I'd say.
Yeah, I did the undercut twice. Like it gained me like 6 seconds on Nova already.
Yeah, no, for
Yeah,
sure. It was a good race strategy from you. Where did you start? I can't quite remember where you started.
I started B6,
Okay, yeah, P6 to P3 is certainly an honorable finish. Your tires, were you on the one stop or two stop?
two stop.
Okay, so P2 and P3 both did a two stop. You were obviously able to gain more than I that man who lost the position with his two stop. Good on you for getting a good finish out there. Do you have any insight as to what happened to Gibby in turn one, possibly since you were further back?
Well, he says that I hit him. I was behind him. I
Oh,
don't know. I have the footage. I didn't see it.
okay.
He made a complaint about me. I don't know.
Okay, so we might see a change up in P3 then. If that were to go through, Plaza would secure P3.
No, 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 it's not gonna happen, man.
Baja certain that he's in the right on this one. I did not get a good look at it. I didn't even know that you were the one that made contact with him. All I
He
saw
had
was Gibby
a
go off.
start. I was pushing, and he just like he had a slow start. I just braked a little. I didn't hit him.
Okay. All right, well, we will be talking with him in a moment here. Any special moments throughout the race that you want to highlight besides that moment with Gibby there?
Yeah, that guy. What was it? Blaza, man? What
Plaza,
the
yep,
fuck?
Plaza.
He was defending the mediums, man. He killed
Yeah,
me. I barely
yeah,
got through him, and he almost hit me.
yeah.
So
We were watching that through the closing stages. It was a good battle from you guys. It looked pretty clean for the most part, but he was definitely defending with his heart out there. But it was a good race from the both of you, and you were able to secure it on the penultimate lap there. So it was good for you to get through and secure the podium from Plaza. Fridge, any comments that you want?
Nah, man. I mean, we saw you struggling that entire time. I mean, he really made it difficult. He was saving his battery a lot better than you were, and until the very end. So, I mean,
yeah,
yeah,
and I'm also
you made
bad
it.
on my tires. I couldn't like save them. I don't know how
Mhm.
could anyone do a one stop. I
Yeah.
was
They're
like
just
two
they're
stops,
just
and I
crazy.
had like in the end like 80 hearts,
Oof.
80% hearts. So I don't know how did they do that. I was pushing it. I don't know.
Still a good result on what sounds like maybe not the best setup for the track. Still very, very good to see from you there, Baja. So thank you for that. Congratulations on rounding off the podium, and have a good night. As
Thank
we
you,
will
Fetch.
got a few more, we got a few more people to interview here. Thank you, Baja.
Good night, guys.
Well
See you,
done.
man.
Thank you.
Okay, so we have three left. We have Gibby, Miko, and Plaza. I know that's quite late for Gibby, so let's go ahead and get him in here. Gibby,
What up, dude?
unfortunate race from you, it sounds like.
Uh,
A
oh
couple of
yeah,
moments, couple of big moments early on. Still
oh yeah.
managed for 1 point. Take us through, because I don't know if you have rewatched the beginning of the stream yet. I know that Fridge wasn't able to capture your murder attempt, but I did see it in the background of mine. What happened?
I mean, I just watched the clip, and here I'll even watch
Yeah,
this.
can you show it to us? We can put it on our
Yeah, yeah,
streams so
yeah,
that way the viewers get a
yeah,
good
yeah, yeah, yeah. Here, I'll send it to
visualization.
you. Here.
We would also like you
I was
to
like,
denounce your loyalties to I That Man. This is a new request from all commentators.
who's eyed that man?
Exactly, exactly.
Oh, that's
We
funny as
appreciate that.
fuck. Who is that though?
Oof.
Actually,
Okay, so I'm watching the clip now. Did you send the clip to Fridge at all?
no. Here.
I'm
Come on,
gonna show.
my.
Oh, so you're
Yeah, you
you're
just look at
saying
fucking
Baja's
that.
at fault on this one, yeah?
I mean, I mean, I don't even have to say anything. In my ticket, I said no comment, and
No
I just sent it in.
comment.
So.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go with Baja's at fault on that one. He just stuck it up the inside a bit too far. Had he been just like a centimeter further back, you would have been fine. I'm surprised he didn't get damage off of that.
Course not. And then I got damage off a ghost fucking car.
Yeah, so what happened
So that
there
was
is
cool too.
we saw that at the after that a few laps in you had broken your front wing or something and had to pit from damage.
Yeah, so I guess Spark was like far left. The other kick was in the middle. I was on the right side. I even gave up a little bit on the turn to let them go because I figured they're gonna run into each other, which they did. And then the car, the middle car, the kick spun. Here, I'll show you the clip of that too. The middle car of that
We got a clip
spun
machine.
and ghosted, but then damaged my front wing. I don't know how that happens, but
Yeah,
makes a lot of sense.
that's a
Makes
weird
a lot of
one.
sense. Good job, EA. Good job, EA.
Good job, EA, says Gibby. Still, you climbed back from last place for a point finish, minimizing the damage there. So that's certainly a good job from you there. Were you planning on the one stop from the beginning, or did you want the two stop?
No, I effed up. I honestly wasn't paying attention. I was messing with my tires and I saw it readied up pretty early on, and I was like, "Fuck!" Like I was trying to fix all my tires, and so I did that. And then I was like, I didn't even think about it because usually that's actually the first thing I do is my tires
Uh-huh.
for the strategy. I do the strategy and then I do my tires because I know I have time. But this time I was like kind of rushing the tire pressures and then went back to do my strategy, which I did switch. I have footage of me switching it and it didn't switch it.
Oh
So
no.
whatever. It is what it is. But no, that was not in the bag. That was not in the bag of tricks. I was not trying to do a two stop.
Yeah.
Ended up having to be a two stop anyways from getting
Yeah.
damage. Or what was that? That was a two stop. I think it
Yeah.
was a two stop.
Yeah, no, it was.
But yeah,
Yeah.
it was pretty forgettable race right there. I mean, shit, dude. That was rough.
Alright, I just got your second clip here. Pulling it up.
Like you can see me back off too. I even brake because I knew that they're going to be going at it, and I was like, I'm gonna just follow up behind.
Oof.
Well, nope, there's a car flying in
Yeah.
front of me.
Yeah, that's unfortunate to see that one. And then you immediately,
Yeah.
at least they did it in front of the pit lane for you. At least they gave you that.
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah. I just pulled. I knew I had it. I just pulled right in, right away. I was
Yeah.
like, I know damn better to stay out.
Yeah, we did see, interestingly, a couple of cars that had just front end plate damage that did pit for a whole new front wing, which I thought was a little interesting. They could have stuck it out. I think who was it, Fridge? It was like 5 laps left, and they got front wing damage, and it was Nova.
Yeah, well, it was Nova.
Yeah, Nova
Yeah, I probably would have
spun.
stayed out.
Nova spun while in P2. Unfortunately, again, his curse is still prevailing. He spun while in P2, broke his front end plate with 5 laps to go, and pitted rather than staying out. He dropped, I think, ahead of you, but in my book, had he stayed out, he would have secured like P5 or something.
I mean, I would have stayed out. I mean, not many laps left. I probably would have stayed out, especially if I know I'm that far up the order. I mean, they're gonna have to pass you legitly anyways on the track, so I might as well stay out and be defensive, right?
Right. Yeah. No. So
that's what I would have done. Made my car as wide as possible.
Yeah, again, unfortunate from him spinning out. His curse still prevailing. You're one of the drivers that's seen his curse. Any words on that one?
I think we might be I might be getting some of that juju coming my way.
Yeah. So, how are the championship hopes? Seeing Ardent Princess and the Red Bull with a full-time seat now, 3 races in, 2 wins, 1 second place. Are you shaking in your boots a little bit? Are you checking the rearview mirror?
No, because I don't have a chance of winning it because I'm probably gonna have to leave.
Oh,
like 3 or 4 races in.
You're gonna pull an Andy and Lyrical?
Yeah, I got the kid on the way. Like my kid was born, I'm probably gonna be hanging it up.
That's
so
unfortunate.
I haven't really been practicing either lately, so I've been feeling a little icy coming into here. Not too great. I feel like my tires are just ice because I'm not used to racing anymore.
I see. Yeah, no, that's unfortunate to hear, but you certainly put up a good championship fight no matter who wins it out. I think Ardent Princess will be cheering on hearing that news for sure. But thank you, Gibby, for that one. Unfortunate race, but you made up pretty well for it with what went on. But congrats to you. Fridge, anything?
I don't know, man. I feel like if you really had that winning mentality, you could sacrifice, what is it, like the first couple of months of your kid's life?
Honestly,
it.
Fridge, I would say, Fridge, that Andy and Lyrical would do that. I think Andy and Lyrical are devoted like that.
Those two scumbags probably would do that. No, Gibby, no, it's very respectable to do that. I don't know, it's just cool, you know.
I think my wife would kill me if I.
That's another pretty solid point. That's a solid point.
It's funny. No, but it's been a lot of fun. I'm excited to obviously do like the last 2 to 3 races. Due dates February 9th.
Okay, so we'll see you for a few more.
For a few more. So I might actually put some practice in the next couple of weeks just to try to make my last couple. Yeah. I need at least one more win under the belt, right?
Yep. Spa's up next. Are you feeling confident for Spa?
Yeah. Honestly, yeah. I mean, I usually go a pretty aggressive setup for that. So I feel like my car is usually like a rocket ship for the most part.
Ooh.
So I usually do pretty well there.
That's good to hear.
Well. That middle sector is a little sketch on the setup I go, but the first and the third sector are quite lovely. I can tell you that.
All right. Well, thank you for that, Gibby. We won't take up too much more of your time, as it sounds like you have a murderous wife on your hands. But congratulations.
On the loose, on the prowl.
Congratulations for making up.
Guys. I'll catch you guys later.
Yep, for real.
Yep.
Let's keep it real,
nice
man.
You, man.
See ya. We'll go ahead. I don't know what time zone Plaza is in, but I know that's quite late for Miko, so we'll go ahead and grab him. Miko, are you there?
Dude, he's coming in with a whole entrance soundtrack. What the heck?
Yeah, I muted that. That shit gets annoying.
What? It's like my announcement. It's my arrival.
Yeah, El Stupido is here.
What? Yo, fuck you.
I kind of respected it.
Yeah, you know who else would respect it? Andy and Lyrical.
So this is an interview, right? Instead of bullying me, how about we ask questions?
Thank you for doing our job for us. What happened at the end? I think I saw like 2 penalties go your way at the end.
Well, I now realised how shit tier 2 is because all the people behind me were tier 2 drivers, yeah.
Okay.
And I got forced off track into the gravel by the Aston Martin, and
Okay.
then ended up getting a penalty for cutting the corners because I didn't stay on the track. And
Oh
then
boy.
on top of that, the other Sauber, both Saubers were terrorists, but the other Sauber, yeah, decided, ooh, let me just fuck this guy in the ass, yeah, and I just got pegged, and then spun out, and then I ended up having to cut another corner, which then got me the second penalty.
Oh boy.
But yeah, no, I mean, I was comfortable. I went from P15. I could have got P10 to be honest if I hadn't if I'd started on the hards, but I was taking a gamble. I mean, I wasn't expecting much. Like, obviously, there's a skill difference between tier 2 and tier 1, but I think I did well to get P12 still. So
Yeah, no,
it wasn't horrible.
not a horrible race by any regard, especially in Tier 1 with the competition that's there. So you felt decently comfortable out there? How was it in the
I
midfield?
think I definitely think I could have got points if I made the right tire call. I didn't feel too far off the pace of the back end of tier 1. Um, so I
Okay.
wasn't horrible, but yeah, I think it could have went better. I could have scored some points for McLaren, but I mean, I scored a lot today for McLaren, but could have scored some more for tier 1, the
Yeah.
tier 1 McLaren. So.
Yeah, no. So Spa coming up, you feel a bit comfortable going there?
Spa is one of my favorite tracks. I think I'll win in tier 2 for Spa.
Tier 2
I
will
think
not be racing Spa. Tier 2 will race whatever.
Oh.
Let me check. They're on different schedules, the two.
Oh, okay.
Tier 2 will be racing Suzuka, one of ones that I'm actually
Okay,
quite
I
good around.
definitely think in D1, if I end up being a reserve driver again, I definitely think I could score some big points at Spa. I have a very good setup. I'm very comfortable with the track. I've been there in real life as well, so I kind of like I've done like a track walk, and it's
Okay.
like you kind of realize how like fucking big that shit is once
Right.
you actually like walk on it.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was thingy, but Spa's one of my favorite places, tracks. I mean, who doesn't love Eau Rouge
Right. Yeah,
and Radium?
exactly. Yeah. Good to hear, Miko. We won't hold you up. I know that's late for you, and we got one last one before we round off the streams. But thank you for the quick word, and good luck next weekend.
Tier 2 race winner.
Did you really?
Yay!
I didn't know
I
they
think
won.
he did actually, yeah.
Unrightful, honestly. Andy or Leopold should have won tier 2, in my opinion. Let's go ahead and get
Without
Plaza
question.
in here. Plaza, you there?
Hello.
Hello. A good race from you there. Couldn't hang out for the podium though, unfortunately. Walk us through those closing laps real quick.
Heartbeat goes up. It was really scary just because him being on fresher tires, able to go a bit deeper into those corners.
Yeah.
And in the rear view, you can just see a bright green car take a sniff of your exhaust. It's
Yeah.
not ideal,
It's a loud statement.
but I would say it was great racing from him.
Yeah,
he's
it
in
looked
that
pretty good
position,
between you two. He was saying that you were defending pretty heavily, and I will agree. But me and Fridge didn't see anything dirty between the two of you. You guys kept it nice and clean. There is rumors about possibly picking up a time penalty due to his incident with Gibby into turn 1. I've seen the footage. Fridge has seen the footage. It might be a penalty coming his way. Were you within the 5 seconds to him at the end?
Pretty sure. I have no idea actually. I'm not.
I think
I
it might have
tried to
been
defend
3
him in
seconds
turn
or
one.
so. So I think you might be in that window. So I think
That'd
you'll
be
have the
pretty
fingers
awesome.
crossed there for a provisional podium there. We'll find out next weekend
Yeah.
around Spa. But how did you feel throughout the race? You had a very good race along with Baja. You both made up plenty of positions.
Yeah, I mean, we had to make our strategies a bit quicker than planned. I was considering a two-stop,
Oh,
but I, came down to the wire, made a judgment call on what I think my capabilities are with the tires.
uh-huh.
Started on the hards, and it worked out. Stuck to the one stop.
Yeah, no, not a lot of people did do that, so it's good to hear the driver that felt pretty good on the one stop. I did see your messages in the Discord of how burnt your tires were, so it's mighty impressive that you were able to get them that long, pretty consistent. And I don't blame you. Fridge was able to catch your spin after Baja to get through. I don't blame you with those tires spinning like that. You did keep it on track a lot better than Nova did. So maybe there will be a P3 coming your way. Do you feel comfortable heading into next weekend?
Honestly, no idea.
Oh,
I've never raced Spa in a league
what?
setting. Yeah, this is my first like full season in a league.
Okay, but you've raced
So
Spa in the F1 game.
yes, oh god, yeah.
Okay,
Holy,
so
imagine if I didn't.
you just race like usual, but you had to pretend like every other driver has the red shell from Mario Kart and you're avoiding them.
For sure. You know what? I think that's fine if Lyrical's anywhere near me. So
Yeah, no, I mean,
yeah,
Lyrical could definitely play a good team game for you if he races with you. He's a very
he
clean,
scares me.
very good driver.
No, no, he scares
Absolutely.
me.
Oh, no, I wouldn't say so, dude.
I
Honestly,
would.
a little disappointed he wasn't on the podium, honestly.
I'm not. Uh, I say all this. I'm a teammate with him in another league, but no,
No,
yeah, no, he scares me
tier 2
sometimes.
race, I'm a bit mad at, as well as Fridge. Plaza, do you have
Oh my god.
a...
We don't even need to get into that, but
Me
holy,
and Fridge did. Me
some
and
of the
Fridge
things
did.
We
that
have
man
some
pulled,
clips. We
Um,
have some clips.
I want to see them because I have
I'll
some,
send
and
them to
y'all,
you. I'll
someone
send them
got
to
dumb
I'll
you.
send them
soda.
to you. I'll send them to
Yeah.
you.
Thank
Or
you.
I'd have
Holy
to
boys.
wait.
I
I'd
could
have
send
to
them to
stream
you.
it. You know what? Do
I-
we do this, or do we wait? Do
You
we
could do. Yeah,
stop the stream and then?
we can close off with Plaza here and then show them afterwards.
Okay.
Plaza,
Okay.
I do want a on the record apology for you punting me off track after Fridge's amazing braking
No.
zone.
No, no,
You know,
that's not my fault.
no, it's really not. It's
Look,
all on
I'll
Fridge.
tell. No, I'll tell you. I'll tell you, Plaza, exactly how I told him. Those two that were battling up ahead, I wanted absolutely none of it. I didn't even want
Brakes
to be
so
None of us
close to
did.
them
early.
when they
He
were doing
brakes
None
so
of us did.
early.
But you are a terrorist.
that. Okay, you know what? I'll take 50% of the.
You know,
blame.
it is also a crime to drive too slow on roads, not just too fast.
Absolutely.
Brother.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's kind of fair.
You know,
Yeah,
Plaza,
no, tell
was
that
scared.
to...
Plaza, when
scared.
you bumped me in the moment, I actually didn't know that you had hit me from behind. I was like, why am I going so wide? I don't have that much damage. And then Shawarma was my race engineer, and he told me like throughout the race that like I had been hit behind at one point. I was like, what is he talking about? And then watching the replay back, I just watched you absolutely shunt into the back of me, sending me flying.
I
and I
really
just
tried to get away from you, brother.
Dude, there was
I
no way
really
of avoiding
tried.
that.
It was so fucked.
Yeah, no, it was not a fun time. But tier 1 is
It
what
was
we're here
bad.
for, and you did pretty good.
Yes, yes.
A lot better race for you.
Mm.
Hopefully we'll see you
Thank
do
you.
pretty good around Spa as well. Don't know how that will look, but
Here's hope.
Fridge, are you ready to close off for the streams? Or you got any last words?
Yeah, man. I mean, all I want to say is today's been a pretty shitty day racing for me, but the one good race I had
Skillish,
was
yeah.
at Spa. Hey, I went P13 to P4 at Spa. My first ever time doing like a race at Spa. If I can do it, I think you can do it.
I
That's it,
did
though?
hear a rumor that race that he did was all bots. They were all on
It was
AI
not.
mode.
I would believe it. I guarantee that was
No.
like 5 AI.
What is this hatred? Come on, guys.
This is pure truth. The truth hurts, man. It's time to come to terms with yourself.
No,
Plaza,
I got
I
a little
love
lucky
you.
with safety cars coming out because of some
Oh.
idiots in the backfield.
Oh no. Yeah,
Oh,
no. I'm sure it'll be fun.
Okay.
No expectations, no regrets.
My
I like it.
goodness. All right, well, I will close off my stream from the night. This has been H&N's Round Around